Hey y'all, it's Reaction Video Saturday and I'm in the car. So we gonna react to the video while we sitting right here in the car. Y'all get ready.
Press release for Friday. If you think back just a few weeks, I said, if you don't take care of your children and keep them under control, then not only are we going to hold them accountable, but we're going to hold you accountable too. Well, here's your sign.
The Polk County Sheriff not playing with y'all. He say either you watch your kids or he gonna watch your kids and watch you. So you gonna get in trouble if your kids ain't doing what they supposed to do. So watch your kids' parents. Where are your kids? Do you know? You better know, because if they get in trouble, he say he coming after y'all. Stop, think, and breathe, and make the right choice. And the right choice, watch your kids.
This is James Hall. He's 16. Tawan Groover. He's 17. Tavon Hall. He's 17. Toron Farrell. He's 16. And Obi Sheriff. I like that last name. He's 16. They're part of a basketball team. Run It Up. They're from the Washington, D.C. area, primarily. One of them, I think, maybe from Maryland. They were here in Central Florida for a basketball tournament, a pro final basketball tournament by Puma. It's called Next Pro Basketball Tournaments. So they fly in and they are at an Airbnb where their coach is located. So it's late in the evening and the coach arranges for them to get an Uber to go over to another Airbnb where they're staying.
Now, why in the hell would he let them go to another Airbnb? Do that even make sense? Why would you even book a separate Airbnb for the players? You know they 16. You know that ain't nothing but trouble. And y'all done booked a separate Airbnb. Do that even make sense? Y'all you didn't. Stop, think, and breathe, and make the right choice. You didn't do it. That's not the right choice. I already know where this is going. Why did y'all set them children up? Jesus. Well, they should have made the right choice too.
But there's no one there that's an adult yet because their flight ran late out of D.C., which is no surprise, by the way. So they were allowed to Uber over by the coach. They got to their Airbnb and they decided at 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday that they would walk down to the 7-Eleven, bum rush the 7-Eleven on Ronald Reagan Boulevard in Davenport, and start stealing stuff. And that's just what they did. Of course, the sheriff's office was called. We responded and arrested 3 of the 5.
Nah. What? I know if y'all came from Washington, D.C., y'all mama gave y'all some money. Y'all ain't had no business doing that. And see, this is the thing. Children do get caught up, so teachers, take note. This is something for us to take note with. Children will get caught up with other children. And sometimes they can't help it. They know they're not supposed to be doing it, but they do it anyway. And I always tell my children, if you know, if somebody your friend, they not gonna sit and watch you go down. So 3 got arrested and the other 2 got away. They didn't say, oh, well, it was us too. Them not y'all friends. And children sometimes get caught up thinking that other people are their friends, and they do stuff because, oh, I want to look cool in front of this person. So teachers, that's what y'all got to take note and realize, that Sometimes children not trying to be big and bad. Sometimes they just trying to do it in front of this person they trying to impress. You know, I always say, if you give them a place to put on a show, they'll put one on. I'm just saying.
And then we tracked down the coach. I want to introduce you to him, the adult, Coach Malik Harvey. Coach Malik Harvey was shown pictures of all 5 of the thieves that were stealing. Of course, we had 3 in custody. He denied knowing who the other 2 were.
Now talk about a stupid ass situation. As a teacher, if your students got in trouble, you should have been the first one to try to rectify the situation. You don't go in there and say, oh no, I don't even know who that is. Are you stupid? That's crazy. As a teacher, I have my expectations set. And if you break those expectations, I'm not covering for you. No way. He made the stupidest decision that he ever could have made. First of all, the stupidest decision was you being in one Airbnb and then you getting another one for 5 kids who are 16, and you didn't think they were going to get in trouble. You thought they were going to go in and go to bed and do what they were supposed to do. There should have been another adult with them. There is no way you sent them by Uber to another Airbnb without any supervision. Teachers, don't do that. If you go on a trip with students, don't do that. We supervise students at all costs, no matter what. Even if you don't get to have fun, you're supposed to supervise those babies. He made a stupid ass decision.
He resisted us when he did not cooperate in the investigation, when he directly lied, when he misled us. Well, of course he knew who they were, but he lied to us. Oh, did I tell you that he works for the Department of Juvenile Services in Cheltenham Youth Detention Center in Maryland? That's right. So he works in the criminal justice system, and he lied to us. So another coach, which I want to compliment this lady, Coach Hall, she identified the other 2, one of them being her son, James.
Now wait a damn minute. As a mother and a coach, you mean to tell me you booked a separate Airbnb for your kids that you wouldn't be at? It's got to be something else to this story. This just don't seem right to me. What y'all think? Something ain't right. That just don't make no sense. You a mother and a coach, and you sent your child to an Airbnb that you wouldn't be at, and y'all in Florida, you live in Maryland. I don't know, these people ain't, I don't think they got the good sense God gave them moose.
James' mama did exactly what was right.
No, I don't think she did, Mr. Officer. She didn't do exactly, because exactly what was right would have had your child under supervision and not sending them to an Airbnb by themselves. Because you think they not going to get up and do nothing. That's just like you don't leave. I'm sorry. No, and no. Not exactly. She didn't do everything exactly right. She did tell you the truth, thank God. But no.
She cooperated. She was as mortified and upset as was appropriate, but not Coach Harvey. So we arrested Coach Harvey. You remember me saying, if you don't take care of them, we will, then we'll hold you accountable.
Now see that? All of y'all trapped in Florida because you're doing stupid stuff. Stop, think, and breathe, and make the right choice. And the right choice, stop doing stupid stuff.
Now he's charged with child neglect. He's charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. He's charged with resisting without violence and accessory after the fact for trying to hide the identity and where two of those that stole were. This is very simple. I don't know what y'all do in Washington, D.C., but it must be crazy. But you're not going to come from all around the country and steal in this county without going to jail. That's a promise from the sheriff.
I'm done for the day. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to hush. I'm not going to say nothing else about this story. I'm not even going to play another story. I've been talking too much. But I do want to say, where the spirit of learning is, there is liberty. And so y'all have a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoy this reaction video. Please like, share, and subscribe.